So do you want to make FU money dropshipping in 2025? Now, if the answer is yes, then you need to stop doing Shopify dropshipping the same way all of these other gurus tell you, because it just doesn't work anymore. So this new method to making FU money dropshipping is the same method that we've used to achieve over $100,000 in just 40 days with a brand new store.
So guys, as you can see on the screen, this is why dropshipping doesn't work anymore in 2025. And this is the same method that a lot of people on YouTube keep teaching and a lot of gurus keep doing. Now, this is the new way to dropship, and I've even given you a mind map, and I've even broke it down into insane detail. Now, if you want to get access to this and this Google Doc sheet that I'm going to give you guys with everything on it, we just need to hit 1,000 likes on this video, and I'll leave it in the pinned comment and in the description below. Now, before I even teach you guys the new way to make FU money dropshipping in 2025, I need to show you some proof and results, as I'm all about transparency and honesty. We're still in the trenches, guys. You can see here we started this new store back in December, and now it's January and we've done over $108,000. The conversion rate is 2.65%, which is over industry standards. You can also see that the average order value is just shy of $100, and you can see orders fulfilled 1,098 out of 1,003. That just shows you guys that these aren't draft orders and we actually fulfill our products. Now, I'm also going to refresh the screen so you know this all is going to stay the same, and the reason why I wanted to show you guys this again was just to show you guys that we still do as we preach, and we're always in the trenches. Now, my goal is to take the store to $1 million in the next 90 days and update you later using these new methods. So this is why dropshipping doesn't work the old way anymore. Number one, market saturation and higher competition. Dropshipping has gotten a lot tougher. More people are jumping in, which means customers have higher standards now. They expect faster service, better experiences, and everyone has access to the same tools, trends, and marketing, which means it's very hard to stand out. Now, an example of this is when people go viral on TikTok or Instagram. What most dropshippers do is they look for viral videos like this one that's got 8.7 million views and 100,000 likes. And what they do is they see a product like this and they start trying to add it to their store and starting to sell it. And you can see here on Instagram the same thing. This is another page that's starting to get, on average, between a few different videos, millions of views to a few 100,000 views. And what happens is all the dropshippers do the same thing. They look for viral videos on these platforms and then they start selling them. Now, going back to customers' expectations, consumers now demand branded stores faster, shipping time, service, and higher quality. So back in the day, you could wait a long time before you started a branded store and getting a 3PL, but today you just can't do that. In 2017 to 2018, everyone was impulse buying, drove success. Now, customers compare products, read reviews, and trustable established brands by going, for example, to Trustpilot or Google Reviews. Now, if we take a look at the Amazon Prime shipping benefits, eventually consumers are going to slowly get used to these types of standards, which is next day delivery, same day delivery, or 5-day delivery at no extra cost. Now, check out this article written by Zendesk, which is customers' expectations have changed. Here's how to keep up with them. Now, here's a few examples of customer expectations: quick and easy resolutions, access to preferred services, personalized online experiences. Now, the ones that customers care the most about is customers' seamless online transactions. Customers want companies to lead with their values, which means customer service, which also means that you don't lie about what you're selling, and you're also honest and transparent with exactly what the product does. Now, customers also expect companies to meet them wherever they are, whether it be social media marketing, whether it be SMS marketing, whether it be email marketing. Now, this isn't just for marketing, this is also to keep them up to date with how their order is going. Shipping times, latest shipping arrivals, offers, all of these different things. Now, another thing is when customers go to your Shopify store, what type of experience are they having? Here's an example. It's the same product, the suction cup magnetic bracket. This is the traditional old way of doing dropshipping stores. It looks terrible, it doesn't look professional, and you wouldn't be able to trust it. Here's another example of a dropshipping store doing the same thing. Nothing here is valuable, or it doesn't give any value back to the customer, and it doesn't even educate them about what the product is and how it can help them. Now, this is a perfect example of what a good Shopify store experience looks like. Really good imagery, explains exactly what the product does. You're giving them offers, and it's also explaining to them what it can do and how it can do it, and then it's going over to customer testimonials, and it's got FAQs. So the point I'm trying to make is if your stores don't look like this in 2025, you're really going to struggle to compete with the competition. Now, AI automation is also an issue here. AI automation have made dropshipping easier to get into and scale, but they've also raised the stakes. The competition is smarter and faster than ever, so staying ahead takes creativity, and effort. Unfortunately, we're now in a time where everyone just relies on AI to do everything. Make me an ad copy, go to AI, go to ChatGPT. Do me a product description, go to AI, get ChatGPT to do it. So everyone has the same effect of just AI. No one actually thinks about how to use AI. They just ask it to do the work, and then whatever it gives them, they put it back into their Shopify store or the creatives. Now, this is the new way to dropship in 2025. Fast shipping is a must in 2025. Customer expectation that orders to arrive quickly thanks to the influence of companies like Amazon. Speedy delivery isn't just about convenience anymore. It's a way to build trust and competitive in the fast-moving dropshipping world. Now, don't worry, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get fast shipping in the next few moments. Now, AI is a game changer for dropshipping. By using tools, you can improve your marketing, streamline your process, your offer, personalized experience, customers in 2025. It's all about making smarter and faster data-driven decisions to stay ahead of the competition. Now, what I'm saying here, guys, is AI is amazing. You should all be using it and it will help you make money. But if you rely on it, you don't give it any prompts, you don't understand how to gear the AI in the right direction, then you're going to fail. Now, customer service is the biggest one that dropshippers fail on. Do you know why? Because as soon as they get that order, that customer is now forgotten about. Wow, you've paid me my money for my dropshipping product, now I'm going to forget about you. That's literally how most dropshippers feel, and that's how they behave. You need to start thinking about your customers. If you fail to help them understand where their product is, how long it's going to take, do they have any issues? Have you checked up on them? How many of you guys, when you sell a product to somebody, send them an email saying, oh, how was your order? Did you enjoy it? Any feedback? All of this is important because guess what? That's what helps build trust. Now, the reason why most businesses fail is because they struggle to get returning customers. It costs more money to get new customers than it does to get repeating customers. So if you're always looking for new customers, eventually you're going to outprice yourself because it costs so much money to do so when you could just have loads of happy customers coming back to your store.
So guys, before we move on to the next part of today's video, I want to give a massive shout out to today's sponsor, which is .store domain. Now, with every dropshipping store or e-commerce store that you build, you're always going to need a domain name, and there's no better domain name to get than a .store domain. Now, a .store domain name is your brand's identity that's going to enable you to sell more online. Now, there's some really good benefits to having a .store domain name over any other extension. Now, a detailed study shows that websites with a .store domain name get 87% more visitors than any other extension because it's easier to search for. It gives you that professional edge that tells your customer exactly what you're trying to do, which is sell them a product because it's a .store domain. Now, here's another really cool thing. By using a .store domain name on your website, you can even decrease your ad costs up to 12%. So if you're serious about getting some sales on your e-commerce or dropshipping store, then you need to get a .store domain name. Now, if you use my exclusive link, you can get your domain for just 99 cents. So make sure you click the link in the description and in the pinned comment to get your .store domain name, and let's get straight back into today's video.
Branding is also so important in 2025. Everything in a crowded market in 2025, a strong brand is about more than just selling products. It's about creating a meaningful connection with your customers, build trust, and standing by them. With some of our brands, we have Telegram groups, we have Discord communities, so that all of our customers can hang around and be happy and experience and help each other out with their products and orders. So how do we solve slow shipping times for drop shippers? The number one key is to understand that you want to move away from your traditional drop shipping suppliers that do one-off drop shipping, which is what most people do, as soon as possible. Now, some of the best drop shipping suppliers that you can use straight away is Zendrop. They do offer between 5-day and 7-day delivery for one-off drop shipping, which means you don't need to buy in bulk, which is a lot better than using other companies that still take over 15 days. Now, I would say if you're doing between 20 and 50 orders a week consistently, then you need to look to try and get yourself an agent in China, and you can use companies like ECOM to do that, which will streamline the process and make it quicker. You'll start to get orders shipped between 2 and 7 days, which is a lot faster. Now, the most important part is, although you can't compete with Amazon, if your customer experience is amazing, which is you have an AI bot and AI emails being sent out saying, this is an update on your purchase. It's only 3 days away. Click here to track your order, or you could send out emails or use your AI bot to do. Your order is on its way. Why don't you download this free PDF on how to train your dog as a newborn? So for example, you could go on PLR websites, download ebooks for a few dollars, white label them as your own, and send them out in the emails. If you know your shipping times are going to be between 5 and 7 days, you can start doing this every other day. So let's go over the new way of dropshipping in 2025 with a roadmap and a step-by-step guide so I can make this as easy as possible. So step 1 is obviously find your winning product. Is that product also amazing for the customer? Does it really fulfill them on problem solving, convenience, and giving back to them? You need to really ask yourself that question. Step 2, research your product, which basically means go out there, look on Amazon, is there good reviews? What does my product do? What does it serve? Who am I serving? And how can I serve them? That's researching your product. What networks is best for your product? Is it TikTok? Is it Facebook? Is it Google? What is it? So let me tell you guys a little bit about what the Vault is, the benefits of it, and why it's a no-brainer to join. Now, the ECOM King Vault is my mentorship for completely free. And it is an in-house designed app by me and my team. We've not gone out there and used Kajabi or any other app. We built this from the ground up so that we can add whatever we want to this community. So when you create an account, you get access to everything that we've designed in-house because we believe it's the best thing for you guys in terms of the way we teach you and the way you navigate through the Vault. You've also got the community through Discord and through the Vault, and you've got all the lessons, modules. We're also going to be adding to this throughout every single month of the year. You're also going to get access to deals, giveaways. Now, we've already given away $25,000 in cash prizes. So this isn't a joke when I say the Vault has some insane giveaways that loads of people can win. With that being said, guys, I can't wait to see you in there. I'll see you soon. Now, step 3 is understanding the demand. What demand is there for my product? For example, you can go on Google Trends. You can go onto trend websites like Statistica or Trending Topics. There's loads of cool websites you can go to that I'll leave in the cheat sheet to check out the latest trends and demands. Step 4, check for market saturation. Now, market saturation is a good thing if there is a gap for it. Now, if you see loads of dropshippers selling the same products, but they're doing a really bad job of it, that for you is a gap to go and compete with them because you can blow them out of the water with these new tips that I've just showed you. Now, step 5, evaluate content availability, which basically means what kind of content can I compete with? Are they all ripping each other's content? Is it not unique content? Is it just content they've grabbed off other people and TikTok and mashed it together? If the answer is yes, then you come in, get your own custom content, whether it be ordering the product to your house, doing it yourself, or sending it to a professional. Now, I actually go and try and find dropshipping products that are similar to ECOM brands. So we're not on about dropshippers anymore. I try and find products that are similar to big established e-commerce brands and try and see if I can find a similar product that does the same objective. Does it solve the same problem, just formed in a different idea? If the answer is yes, then what I can do is I can look at that e-com brand, look at their content, because remember, e-com brands operate at such a higher level than dropshippers in terms of quality content, service delivery, websites, etc. So I actually look to find e-com brands that are doing big numbers. Can I find a dropshipping product that serves the same idea? And then if I compete with an e-com brand, I can get better ideas. Now, step 6 is use private suppliers. Now, Zendrop can offer you that, and also ECOM Ops, which I'll leave both linked in the description for you to check out. And they're both very easy and simple to work with. Now, step 7, build your store with AI. That means you can use my AI store builder for completely free, and it'll do most of the work for you, but you also need to add a lot of stuff with it. But I'll show you guys all of that in the cheat sheet. Step 9 is launch your campaigns using the CBO method. Now, the CBO method, I'll leave it linked in the cheat sheet. It's going to be a complete step-by-step guide, so you can just follow it along. Super easy to do so. Then number 10, step preparing your next product. The problem with most dropshippers is they get attached to the same product, but they don't prepare for the next one. Step 11, scale a successful product. Now, I want to show you guys something really important. This is the internet marketing tree, and I remember seeing this back in 2018 when I started seeing a little bit of success. And this is the first thing that my mentor showed me. Now, this is a really old image, by the way. It's from 2017. And my mentor told me to study this. Now, I want to show it you guys because it is really the foundation to any successful dropshipping store. Now, remember, the roots are the most important part to a tree. Then you've got your trunk, and then you've got your branches and leaves. So most people forget to do the roots. They miss all of this part out, and they get straight onto the website and the advertising. Now, the roots show research, strategy, branding, and content. Now, this has evolved over the years, and I want to show you the evolution of the internet marketing tree. Now, even just using it as basic as this still is most powerful thing that most dropshippers can use, because all of them still forget about doing it. So remember, let's go back to the roots again, because that is the foundation to any successful brand. So here we go: research, strategy, branding, and content. So if we go over to research, back in 2017 to 2020, businesses used research to figure out who their customers were, what they liked, and how to beat their competitors. Tools like Google Analytics, Facebook Insights were the go-to options for gathering data. Now, in 2021 to 2024, research became smarter and faster. Companies started using AI to predict what customers might want next and to track trends in real time. It wasn't just about what are customers doing, but what will they do next? And that is honestly so important, guys, using AI to predict what customers might want to do next. Because if you can figure that bit out, then you're already ahead of the majority of the competition. So we move on to strategy now. In 2017 to 2020, companies focused on long-term plans and made sure that they were consistent across platforms like websites, social media, and emails. The idea was to guide customers through a clear path from awareness to purchase. Now, in 2021 to 2024, strategies became more flexible with the rise of fast-paced platforms like TikTok. Brands had to adapt quickly. Trends like customers' behavior and campaign might change week to week based on what was working, and making agility key. So if we go back to the research section of the internet marketing tree, you can use Google Trends to spot trends early, and you can also use trending topics, which is another tool that will be left in the cheat sheet. Now, a pro tip is don't just look for popular products, look for unique angles or underserved markets, which basically means a market where there's people actively looking to buy, but they're not being served by anyone because they are being left out or alienated. No one wants to sell to them. Now, if we go back to strategy again, a good strategy balances short-term wins with long-term growth. How to do it? Create campaigns that connect viral, which could be TikTok videos with retargeting strategies using email or ads. So you can use TikTok discovery for email or for retention. Now, if we move on to branding, in 2017 to 2020, branding was about looking professional, logos, colors, catchy slogans with a focus. Customers started paying attention to things sustainably and inclusivity, and brands had to respond. Now, in 2021 to 2024, people wanted more than just a pretty logo. They wanted to feel a connection. Brands started focusing on storytelling and being authentic. Instead of polished ads, business started using user-generated content, and influencers started making brands feel more relatable. So basically, back in the day, everyone wanted all the fancy-looking logos, the polished-looking ads. But in 2024 and 2025, people just care about storytelling, connecting with the audience. Customers want to feel like they're speaking to another human instead of talking to this big brand. They want to feel like humans, not like, oh, I'm speaking to this huge company, I don't feel comfortable. They want to be able to connect, and that's why influencers in UGC blew up, because that was a way for customers to be able to connect with the brands. Now, one of the best examples of branding has got to be the Oodie. Shout out to David Fogarty. He's done a great example of turning a normal hoodie into something much more than just a hoodie. The way that their images are on their social media, the kind of ads that they run, if you check out their reels, if you check out all of their videos, the way that they connect with their customers, which is younger people, older people, is insane. So if you study brands like the Oodie, which is one of the best ones to study, you'll understand how brands connect with their consumers. It doesn't have to be professional. It doesn't need to be polished. It just needs to be authentic and storytelling. Now, the last one is content. In 2017 to 2020, blogs, articles, and infographics were big. SEO was the name of the game, and businesses created long-term content to rank on Google's. Videos started becoming popular, but they were mostly longer, like YouTube tutorials. Now, in 2021 to 2024, content got shorter and faster using TikTok, Instagram Reels, and it took over. And brands focused on creating quicker, engaging, fun videos that could go viral. AI tools made it easier to create content quickly and act to scale, but people still value authenticity over perfection. Now, the key to content in 2025, guys, is being able to engage and be real with your audience. And how you can do that is you can use tools like CapCut or Canva to create relatable, eye-catching content that people love. Now, I'm going to play an example of a testimonial ad that really does help connect with the consumer, so you guys can check it out. So the key here, guys, is you don't want to be over-obsessing about your content and your video ads looking perfect. They've just got to be authentic. Even if you look at your ad and you think, oh, that kind of looks bad, it doesn't look great, but is the storytelling good? Is the voiceover, is the script, is it good? If it is, then don't worry about, oh, is it recorded in 4K? Is it, is it in the right dimension? Yes, you do need a catchy visual to start with the first 5 seconds, but remember, storytelling and authenticity will buy you the long-term views and the long-term buyers. So guys, like I said, I've also given you guys a step-by-step guide to dropshipping in 2025 in this sheet. You can see here, it goes over finding your product, researching your product. I even give you all examples as well, and it goes over every single step in detail. So make sure we hit 1,000 likes on this video so you can get access to it. But this video is all about explaining to you guys the old way of dropshipping versus the new way of dropshipping and how you must evolve and change if you want to stay alive in 2025. And these are the same principles that we're using to make sure that our brands are long term. Even our brand new dropshipping stores, they live longer than just a few months. They can carry on for years and years to go. Now, if you found this video valuable, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you smash the like button and let me know what you want to see next on the YouTube channel. With that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next video.